few parcels here and here to go. This was a radiator, had it for ages. Bathroom towel radiator, picked up for £5, sold for 25 quid. But a lot of this is been clothes and trainers. Snooker cue picked up from eBoots. I bought up two, then I for 30 quid, and I just sold this one for 65 quid. Embassy one, so good profit on that. But I'm gonna go upstairs and show you what I've bought at the charity shop recently. This was from a couple of weeks ago. I bought it just because I thought it was cool. From an auction. It's a naive wooden carved atlas, globe. The only trouble is it's cracked there. It's been repaired. I think it's saying that side. I think I paid about 10 quid for it, but it should go for about 20 quid, maybe 25. I have picked up this. It was too cheap not to. Nothing special. Cotton Traders, coat, women's, but for £2.50. There's no reason I can't sell that for about 15 quid. Picked up another England top. These England tops, if you do see them, I personally wouldn't get them. They don't sell very well, and it take ages to sell. But it was a medium, and it was in sale for £2.50. Should get about 15 quid for that. But I also picked up these, which were 10 quid. Shoes, at the moment, I've been picking up some really good shoes, and some really expensive ones. These are called Shipperton Henage loafers. I would have kept them myself, but they're too big for me. They're 10.5. But yeah, these sell for around about £80. They're immaculate. It's set for, there's a little bit of a scuff there and there, but I've bought some brown polish, so I'm going to see what it's like after I've done that. I picked up these Solomon boots. These were £7, and the actual was gave in from one of the people who worked in a charity shop, a little old woman, and she says, "Oh, you got some good boots there. They were expensive." And when you going around the charity shops and you got comps, you sort of like things like this. There's so many different ranges, and they have the cheaper versions, and then they have really expensive ones. And I've got these, and I thought, oh, they're worth about 50-60 quid. So yeah, I'll get them. Really good condition. Got back home, took the pictures, listed them, and I found out that these actual boots are £200 brand new, and I've been selling for around £150. So absolute bargain. Also, I found these, which from another shop, and these are obviously, you see there, this is what you want, the Gore-Tex. They've got Gore-Tex on there. They are a make I've never heard, Mendel, and these are over £200 to buy brand new. I think they were about £270-60 brand new, and I'm going to sell these around the same price. Absolutely mint condition as well. Look like they've never been used. For a person who hikes, I don't think they've used them. Yeah, so these are all being listed, and that is what the video is going to be about today. So yeah, some quite good actual little buys. It is Tuesday, and I've already gone out and done some picking. That was the bit I've already picked up. The parcels were from this week. This week's been crazy at the moment. I'm doing really well on sales, and the reason being is of the listings. I list basically every day. I try and schedule at least 5, maybe 10 a day if I can. All depends on stock, but yeah, scheduling, listing is very, very important. I did a video last week telling you about more in depth about how I did this sort of like test thing where I actually didn't do any listings for a week and a bit, and it showed how bad it actually affects your sales, and then showing you the better side of it where I actually then listed every day and how my sales are rocketing. So yeah, if you aren't listing every day, you need to. It does really improve on sales. I mean, dramatically, my sales this week, it all depends. I would say when the time of the month is. Obviously, certain times of the month you will sell more because paydays, but most people are getting paid every day anyway. The 4 weekly ones and the monthly ones are the ones obviously people get paid, but some people get paid weekly, some people get paid fortnightly, some people get paid every 4 weeks, and then some people get paid every month. So there's always going to be somebody getting paid around the world. If you've got global shipping on as well, you need to put that on, because your sales will go up even more. Because a lot of stuff, if you're from the UK, other countries don't have. A couple of months ago, I showed you I had I bought a load of Primark tops, and the majority of my Primark tops I've sold now. I think I've got about 2 or 3 left, and majority of them have gone to like places like Germany and Italy. Maybe because I don't think they have Primark, and it's such a unique t-shirt that I bought. They're not going to get it anywhere else other than, from places like the UK. So shipping, you need to put on. You will sell a lot more. You've got more options, and also listing every day. As you saw, the items that I picked up, these will be going on either today or be scheduled in for tomorrow. What I try and do, I haven't got around to it yet, but what I'm trying to do is make sure that I schedule my actual eBay. So I've got a whole week that I don't have to even worry about. So I'm always a week in advance. I'm not that far ahead yet, but this is what I'm planning to do next year. I'm going to be like so strict with myself and make sure that I don't have to worry about having nothing go on my eBay, even if I haven't got your stock. This is why I always say, if you want to list something, I would say see what amount of stock you've got. Dedicate a couple of days of just listing. If you've got a lot of stock, don't go out and buy more stock, because I've done that. All it does is piles up, and then you get to that stage where you just can't be bothered doing it. Everybody calls it a death pile, but I've had it. I've seen other people have it where they've got really good items and they're just too lazy to put them on, so they just leave it in their storage unit or shed or wherever, or house, and it's just getting wasted when they could be making potential money off it. I'm not going to do that now. Anything I do buy, I'm going to make sure that that item is on listed or scheduled, so it's out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it, and it's on there. So yeah, you really need to start listing. But yeah, today's video is really me telling you about that. I mean, being a reseller is, everybody makes out like it's something that you're always busy. I see it all the time. I hope me coming on this channel, I hope you watching me, I'm more one of them more realistic people, more genuine ones. I see some people and they're just not genuine at all. They just want to show the highlights, or it looks like they never have no life, and then make out like they're really busy all the time. And I actually don't know how you can be that busy doing reselling. Yes, you can be out every day picking, but then where are you going to have the time to put all your items on? Where are you going to have the time to list them, photograph them? If you're out picking all the time, then you're going to be spending the rest of your time listing and taking photographs. And in the end of the day, I don't want to be like that. When you're self-employed for a reason. You don't want to be one of them people who does that 9 to 5 job, getting bored, fed up, same routine every day. You want to be able to have the luxuries in life where you can work when you want to work. Obviously, if you want to make loads of money and you've got that lifestyle where you've got nothing to worry about, you've got no family, no kids, then I understand, work loads and get as much money as possible because you've got no one to answer to, you've got no one to hurt. I have a kid, he wants attention, obviously. I want a social life, I want to do stuff. I want to not just work for the rest of my life and then have nothing to show for it other than what, money. What is the point in that? So I like to put a sort of like 50-50 on it, where I will do it, and then when I'm bored, maybe I've had a couple of hours doing a bit of work, I'll stop. Because we all know as resellers that it's not just listing, picking and taking photographs. A lot of the time we are on our phone or laptop answering questions, and also packing and everything. So it does take a lot of time, and you do need that time for yourself just to chill out. What is the point? And that's why I say, when you come to listing, just get it out of the way. I would say, don't lag it around. I've done it, I still do it now. It is hard when you go out and you think, oh, I'll go and pick some stuff, and you haven't listed it for like a couple of weeks. Do it, just get it out of the way. And then when you've got, I would say, a week, maybe 2 weeks of scheduled listings, so you've got 2 good solid weeks where you don't have to worry about putting anything on, then go around picking a bit less maybe, or get a load of new stock ready for the end of that 2 weeks to put on another 2 weeks. This way you got time for yourself, you can relax, you can enjoy your life, or venture out in other things, or research, be more picky on the things you do pick, because it's not all about just putting anything on. You can put on loads of listings, you can put on 20, 30 things a day. Does it mean you're gonna sell loads more? No, it doesn't. The listings does not mean you're gonna sell more. Recently, I've been scheduling and listing every day, but things that are sold are from things I've had months, things I've got a couple of weeks ago, and things I just recently put on like matter of a day. So it doesn't matter what the things are, essentially, as long as they are very good things that are desirable. Don't just put any rubbish on. And also the pricing. The pricing does matter a lot. If you're going to price over the odds for something because you think it's better than somebody else's, you probably won't sell it. I always say, underestimate other people who are on there. So check the solds, but also check to what people are selling it for now, because them solds, it could have been that price a month ago, compared to now, the price might have dropped on the actual item. So have a look what people are selling theirs for now. Maybe check a few of the listings of other people's and see if yours is better than theirs. They could have parts missing, it could be not as good quality or condition. So price it fairly. If something's selling for 50 quid and you've got something that's better than theirs, then sell it for 50 quid and then boast about it on your listing, saying mine best on eBay, like new condition, if it is like new condition, completed, best on eBay, something like that. And people will come to it because they want the best. You want to buy the best. So listings every day is important if you want to get sales. It does work, and it doesn't matter how many you list a day, as long as you're listing every day. It's all to do with the algorithm. I'm doing a YouTube channel, been doing this for years, and it's about consistency. You're doing something for bits and bobs and doing it 1 week on, 1 week off, a couple of days there, a couple of days there, you're not getting in a rhythm. And that means everything in life. I used to be a big gym person, and I was going to go for a body competition, and I had to be consistent with diet, training. Soon as you lay off it, obviously you don't feel as good, you don't feel as strong, and it's the same with obviously YouTube consistency. They always say consistency works for YouTube. So if you're consistent uploading videos every week, you know, you're going to drive more viewers. And it's the same with eBay. Consistency, you're showing that you're wanting to sell and you're wanting to make money. And in the end of the day, eBay is a company who wants to make money for themselves. So if you're trying, they're going to try and promote your stuff and push your stuff so people will see it more and you will be able to sell more. And that means they make more money and you make more money. Tuesdays is pretty much I would say a picking and listing day. Not much really, you know, obviously packing. As you saw, I've got a lot of parcels to send off. Usually Royal Mail will pick them up, but it's gone past that time to have them picked up. So I'll have to just drop them off. I have got a few everyone's as well. But yeah, that's Tuesday and I hope you enjoyed it. So tomorrow will be a day where I'm going to go through something a bit different, and it's going to be me selling off a load of old stock, stuff that I've had for a while, and I'm going to be doing a long video about if you're interested basically in these items. So join me tomorrow with a massive video of me going through a lot of items, and if you're interested in them, obviously then just let me know and I'll do a good deal on them. But that is tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow, Wednesday, with another video in a day of life as a UK eBay reseller. Goodbye.